Have you ever considered that the very arrangement of items on your bed could be silently shaping the course of your life? Ancient Buddhist wisdom unveils a profound truth. Certain objects possess the subtle power to obstruct your path to abundance, invite disharmony into your health, and even attract misfortune into your daily existence. Astonishingly, these seemingly insignificant choices can have far-reaching consequences, greater than we often imagine. In this discourse, we will explore 10 items that, according to revered Buddhist principles, should never find a place on your bed. We will delve into how these objects can subtly but surely influence your overall well-being, casting shadows of negativity upon your surroundings and impacting your physical and emotional equilibrium. Understanding the profound significance of these details could be the very key to unlocking stagnant situations and overcoming life's challenges. If you've been experiencing recurring waves of misfortune, unexpected financial setbacks, or even persistent health issues, it may be time to re-examine your immediate environment. It's possible that a simple, overlooked element is acting as a barrier on your path. By gently removing these items from your personal space, you can open up avenues for fresh opportunities and welcome a more positive flow of energy into your life. If you resonate with this wisdom and wish to continue receiving insights such as these, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel and offer a gesture of appreciation. This simple action enables us to share these vital teachings with a wider audience and ensures you remain connected to all that we share here. Let us embark together on a journey to transform our lives and our environment for the better. The bed, dear friends, is far more than merely a spot for nightly rest after the day's labors. In the light of Buddhist teachings, it is a sacred sanctuary of repose, where the energies of both body and mind are revitalized during slumber. Thus, the manner in which we arrange this space can directly shape the trajectory of our lives. Many remain unaware, but the objects we place upon our bed can profoundly impact the energies that surround us. Buddhist wisdom illuminates that certain items can introduce discordant vibrations, creating blockages in our energetic field that may manifest as ailments, a lack of prosperity, and even ill fortune. Buddhist philosophy posits that every object resonates with its own unique energetic frequency, capable of interacting with our own. When we keep unsuitable objects close to our resting place, these energies can negatively influence the atmosphere and, consequently, our lives. The bed, being such a deeply personal and intimate sphere, requires freedom from anything that might disrupt the natural flow of energy. For Buddhist masters, harmony and equilibrium within the space where we sleep are paramount for a fulfilling and prosperous life, and this includes removing certain items that, unbeknownst to us, carry energies that can be detrimental. Many individuals grapple with financial difficulties, health concerns, or even a persistent sense of being stuck in life, often without realizing that they might be influenced by their immediate surroundings. In Buddhism, it is believed that negative energy accumulated within certain objects can permeate the environment and directly affect those within it. Maintaining the bed free from these influences is a fundamental step in preventing these harmful energies from spreading, allowing positive energy to flow freely and beneficially, bringing serenity and balance into your daily existence. But that's not all. The important thing is ahead. By grasping the significance of purifying and safeguarding your rest environment, you are connecting with an age-old practice that endeavors to foster well-being and harmony. Buddhist teachings are unequivocal. To attract prosperity and avert health issues, it is crucial to pay attention to the finer details of our environment, including what we keep on our bed. In the minutes that follow, you will uncover the 10 items that should never inhabit this sacred space and how removing these obstacles can transform your energy and pave the way for fresh opportunities in renewed equilibrium. Now I'm going to tell you the gist. Now that you comprehend the importance of maintaining the bed as a sacred and balanced sanctuary, it is time to unveil which items should be avoided within this highly personal sphere. Each of these objects has the potential to draw in negative vibrations, obstructing the flow of abundance and directly impacting your health and well-being. Let's commence by exploring the first item that should be banished from your bed: stuffed animals. Stuffed animals may appear innocuous, particularly as many associate them with feelings of comfort and security from childhood. However, from an energetic perspective, they can, over time, become reservoirs of negative energies. The primary concern lies in their composition. Crafted from fabric and stuffing, these items inevitably accumulate dust, mites, and other impurities present in the environment. According to Buddhist teachings, it is believed that these physical elements can attract stagnant and harmful energies that, when residing on our bed, can impact our health and the energetic harmony of the space. Furthermore, stuffed animals can represent emotional anchors to the past, often hindering our forward movement. They carry the energetic imprint of bygone eras, be it memories of joyful moments or challenging situations. By keeping them on your bed, you may be unconsciously clinging to these memories, preventing new energies and experiences from entering your life. Buddhism imparts the wisdom of releasing the past and creating space for the new, and this includes purifying our surrounding environment, especially the place where we sleep. Another aspect worthy of contemplation is that stuffed animals are, by their nature, objects lacking a practical function within the resting environment. According to Buddhist philosophy, it is vital to keep the bed and bedroom filled with items that serve a clear purpose, ideally those that contribute to the tranquility and serenity of the space. Objects that do not fulfill this function can disrupt the energetic balance, creating distractions and making it more challenging to connect with subtle and beneficial energies. Therefore, by liberating your bed from these superfluous items, you cultivate a purer environment, more receptive to positive energies. Finally, from a health standpoint, stuffed animals can pose a problem, particularly if they linger on the bed for extended periods. The dust and mites they harbor can trigger respiratory issues and allergies, directly compromising the quality of your sleep and, consequently, your readiness to embrace the day. Sleep is a sacred period of energetic restoration, and any element that compromises this phase ultimately undermines your physical and mental well-being. If your aspiration is to elevate the energy of your resting space and ensure a healthier environment, the recommendation is simple. Remove stuffed animals from your bed and retain only what is essential for a peaceful and restorative slumber. Now I'm going to tell you the most important thing. You might perceive a mirror beside the bed as harmless, but it could, in actuality, be a major culprit in obstructing your prosperity. What if I were to tell you that it might be draining your vital energy while you sleep? According to Buddhist philosophy, mirrors are potent objects capable of reflecting and amplifying energies, and this is not necessarily advantageous when it comes to a resting space. They can induce a sense of unease during sleep, as their surface reflects and redirects energy uncontrollably, preventing you from entering a deep state of relaxation. Mirrors possess a strong connection to the spiritual realm, and many traditions, including Buddhism, believe they can act as portals to the unseen world. Have you ever experienced the sensation of being watched as you slept? It could be the mirror in your room. This feeling of discomfort can be a direct reflection of the energetic imbalance it creates. By positioning a mirror next to or facing your bed, you might be inviting unwelcome external energies, impacting the quality of your sleep and even your emotional equilibrium. Now contemplate this with me. How often have you awakened feeling drained, even after a full night's sleep? The mirror might be the hidden adversary, and what's worse, it could be stealing your opportunities, reflecting and repelling the energies of prosperity seeking to approach you. In Buddhism, it is essential that the resting environment be a sanctuary where positive energies converge, and a poorly positioned mirror can shatter this harmony. By removing it from your bedside, you cultivate a more welcoming and energetically balanced space, allowing prosperity and health to flow freely. Do not delay until you begin to feel the negative repercussions. Take action immediately and remove any mirrors in proximity to your bed. This simple gesture can make a profound difference in your quality of life and well-being. After all, who does not yearn to attract positive energies and leave misfortune behind? By heeding this advice, you will be safeguarding your resting space and ensuring more peaceful and revitalizing nights of slumber. Watch to the end and you'll find out the most important thing. It might seem peculiar, but keeping books and papers on your bed can be more detrimental than you realize. What if I revealed to you that by doing so you are not only accumulating knowledge, but also stagnant energy that obstructs your prosperity? Buddhist teachings caution us that objects like books are accumulators of mental energy. They carry the energetic imprint of everything that has been read and written, retaining thoughts and intentions. By leaving them on the bed, you create a mentally stimulating environment, hindering your capacity to relax and attract positive energies. Books, despite being reservoirs of wisdom, can also be sources of distraction and worry. Have you ever noticed how challenging it is to quiet your mind when surrounded by piles of papers and notes? It is as if your mind never fully disengages. In the Buddhist context, the bed should be a haven of peace, not intellectual activity. Leaving books and papers there can generate a persistent sense of restlessness, causing you to experience disrupted sleep or wake up feeling depleted, devoid of energy to face the day. Furthermore, books and papers possess a noteworthy characteristic. They accumulate dust and grime. This may appear insignificant, but within the energetic environment of your room, any accumulation of dirt can symbolize obstacles and stagnation. Reflect on the countless opportunities you might be missing simply because you do not permit energy to flow freely around your resting space. Buddhist masters teach that by freeing the bed of unnecessary objects, you establish a continuous flow of energy, facilitating the arrival of prosperity and health. If you aspire to attract more good fortune and purify the energies in your environment, the most beneficial action is to store books and papers in a suitable location away from the bed. Leave your bed uncluttered so that energy can circulate smoothly and peacefully. Do not wait until you feel the impact of these negative energies in your life. Begin transforming your environment now and witness how this simple change can make a substantial difference in your well-being and achievements. An item that should never grace your bed is used clothing. You might not give it a second thought before leaving worn clothes on your bed, but this common habit could be subtly sabotaging your prosperity and health in ways you would scarcely imagine. What if I told you that used clothes carry energy that may be contaminating your resting environment? According to Buddhist teachings, clothes that have already been worn accumulate the energy of the places you have visited and the experiences you have encountered while wearing them. By leaving these items on the bed, you might be importing all the tensions, worries, and heavy energies of your day into your resting space. The clothes we wear absorb not only perspiration and impurities from our bodies, but also the emotions we experience throughout the day. Imagine a stressful day at work or a disagreement you had with someone. These vibrations can become ingrained in your clothing, and by placing them on the bed, they ultimately influence your rest. In Buddhism, the space where we sleep should be pristine and devoid of any energy that could induce imbalance. Used clothes, even if they appear harmless, can impede positive energy from circulating in the environment and replenishing us while we sleep. Moreover, the presence of clothes on the bed can create a sense of disarray and mental confusion. Have you ever noticed how a disorganized environment can directly impact your mood and disposition? Physical clutter often mirrors internal disorder. By leaving used clothes on the bed, you are creating an environment that symbolizes disorder and chaos, which can manifest in other aspects of your life, such as financial difficulties or health problems. Buddhist philosophy underscores the importance of cultivating harmony in our surroundings to attract harmony into our lives, so take action immediately. Remove all used clothes from your bed and store them in a basket or closet. This simple change can have a profound impact on the energy of your room and consequently on how you feel and what you attract into your life. Do not underestimate the power of maintaining a resting space free from negative energies. Your bed should be a sanctuary of tranquility, and you deserve an environment that attracts only the best for your life. But that's not all. Now I'm going to tell you the most important thing. An item that should never be on your bed is food. It may seem practical, but bringing food to bed could be one of the most significant saboteurs of your energy and well-being. What if I told you that this simple habit could be inviting financial and health problems into your life? According to Buddhist teachings, food on the bed not only soils the physical environment, but also generates an accumulation of dense and unwanted energy. Crumbs, residues, and even the aroma of food can attract negative vibrations, compromising the purity of the resting space. Keeping food remnants in the bed is akin to creating a magnet for disorder and impurity. In Buddhism, order and cleanliness are essential for positive energies to flow freely in any space. When we introduce food into the bed, besides amplifying the likelihood of attracting insects and dirt, we also leave the environment energetically heavy. You might not perceive it immediately, but by sleeping in a space that has been tainted by food, your energy might become diminished and your mind less clear, directly impacting your productivity and decision-making ability. Consider the times you awoke feeling lethargic or burdened in the morning. It could be that the simple act of bringing food into bed is obstructing the energies of renewal during sleep. Food, when misplaced, symbolizes imbalance and disorganization, and in the context of Buddhist teachings, this disorder can manifest in other areas of your life, such as financial issues or difficulty maintaining balanced health. Your bed should be a place of regeneration, not a space for dining, so why not alter this habit today? Keep your bed free from any form of food and observe the difference this change can bring to your life. A clean and energetically light bed might be the key to enhancing the quality of your sleep and attracting more prosperity into your daily routine. Do not underestimate the power of small actions to transform your life and bring greater harmony to your environment. One item that should never be on your bed is bags and backpacks. Did you know that by leaving bags or backpacks on your bed, you might be introducing negative energies into your resting space? This seemingly harmless practice could be draining your prosperity and even your health. In Buddhism, every object we carry in our daily lives absorbs the energies of the places we visit and the situations we encounter. By placing your bag or backpack on the bed, you are importing all that energetic load into a place that should be reserved for tranquility and spiritual renewal. Imagine the multitude of places your bag or backpack has visited during the day, the office, public transportation, stressful meetings, among others. All that energy accumulates, and upon arriving home, you place it directly on your resting space. The result? A charged environment that hinders your sleep and attracts a sense of stagnation and fatigue. For Buddhist teachings, the bed should be a place of purification where the day's energy can be renewed, not a space that accumulates external tensions. Additionally, placing bags and backpacks on the bed creates an environment of disorder, and disorder, according to the Buddhist view, signifies blocked energy. A space that should be simple and uncluttered becomes a place where energies cannot circulate freely. This blockage can manifest in your life as financial difficulties and a lack of opportunities. What often appears as bad luck may actually be a consequence of the energetic disorganization of your environment, and removing these objects from your bed is the initial step to rebalancing this dynamic. Therefore, if you wish to attract more good fortune and prosperity into your life, adopt a new routine. Upon arriving home, leave bags and backpacks away from the bed in a designated place. This simple act can make a significant difference in your mood and the way energy flows in your environment. Remember that for Buddhism, every small detail counts, and by attending to the energy of your bed, you are attending to the energy of your entire life. Do not delay, begin transforming your space now and feel the benefits of this change. Watch to the end and you'll find out the most important thing. An item you should avoid keeping on your bed is wristwatches. It might seem practical to leave your wristwatch next to or on the bed, but did you know that this practice could be directly affecting your energetic balance and prosperity? Wristwatches, as objects that are constantly in contact with our body and follow the rhythm of our day, carry more than just the time. They absorb our personal energy, and by placing them on the bed, you might be introducing an accumulation of tensions and worries directly into your resting space. In the context of Buddhist teachings, the bed is a place of renewal where energy should flow freely so that the body and mind can recover. Wristwatches, conversely, are symbols of haste, time control, and often anxiety. When we keep these items in a space that should be reserved for relaxation, we inadvertently carry this restless vibration into our sleep, which can lead to insomnia and shallow rest. The result? Diminished energy for daily life and a persistent feeling of fatigue. Furthermore, wristwatches, especially digital or electronic ones, emit subtle electromagnetic waves that can interfere with the natural energy of the environment. It might appear as an insignificant detail, but for those seeking restorative sleep and a balanced environment, every element matters. In Buddhism, it is fundamental to create a sanctuary of peace where nothing that could disturb the mind is present, and this small object, when left on the bed, can be a disturbance factor that goes unnoticed but affects your life significantly, particularly in the long term. So adopt a new habit. Before retiring to bed, remove your wristwatch and place it far from the bed. This way you protect your resting space and prepare for a deep and truly restorative sleep. Small changes such as this can have a profound impact on your quality of life and the way positive energy approaches you. Believe me, by eliminating these energetic blockages, you will be more receptive to opportunities and well-being. Do not wait to feel the benefits. Begin transforming your routine today. Another item that should never be on your bed is keys. It may seem convenient to leave your keys on the bed, especially upon returning home weary, but this small habit could be one of the most significant saboteurs of your energy and success. What if I told you that keys have a negative impact on the energy flow of your resting space? According to Buddhist teachings, keys are considered symbols of transition and movement, being directly connected to the external world. By leaving them on the bed, you are importing the tensions of the day into a place that should be a haven of peace and balance. Keys accumulate the energy of the places you visit and the people you encounter. Every door they open and close is a reflection of interactions, environments, and energies that intermingle throughout the day. By placing them on the bed, you are literally depositing all these influences into the space where you should be replenishing your energies. This creates an environment of instability, as if your mind is perpetually in motion, making it difficult for you to enter a state of deep and peaceful rest. The result? Restless nights and the sensation of being constantly tired, even after hours of sleep. Moreover, keys represent the constant pursuit of control and security, often associated with fear of loss and the need for protection. In Buddhism, the bed should be a space where the mind can liberate itself from these concerns. When we place objects that represent these anxieties in the resting space, we ultimately attract energies of insecurity and emotional blockages. This can manifest in other areas of life, such as difficulties in attracting new opportunities, financial problems, and even relationship conflicts. So adopt a simple yet powerful change. Upon arriving home, store your keys in a designated place, away from the bed. This practice not only helps maintain your resting environment energetically clean, but also reinforces the habit of separating external worries from moments of rest. By doing this, you will be creating space for peace and tranquility to return to your sleep and your life. Do not let a small detail disrupt your well-being and prosperity. Begin now by cultivating a more harmonious and blockage-free environment. An item that should never be on your bed is medications. Perhaps you have left some medication on your bed, thinking it is convenient to have them nearby, especially before sleeping or upon waking. But what if I told you that this habit might be attracting negative energies and even health problems into your life? According to Buddhist teachings, medications carry the energetic imprint of the illnesses they are intended to treat. By keeping them in a place that should be a sanctuary of tranquility and renewal, you ultimately introduce vibrations of illness and imbalance into your resting space. The bed is a place intended for recovery and energetic replenishment, but medications represent precisely the opposite. They are a constant reminder of the illnesses and health issues you are confronting. Keeping such objects close to your sleep space can create an environment where your mind remains tethered to health concerns, hindering complete relaxation. This imbalance can result in more restless sleep and a persistent feeling of fatigue, even after a night's rest. Another significant point is that in Buddhism, there is great value in cultivating a natural healing environment. Having medications in bed can symbolize a constant dependence on external solutions for internal problems, which can impede your ability to seek more balanced ways of caring for your health and well-being. It is as if by keeping medications nearby, you are nurturing the notion that healing cannot originate from your own body and mind, making the path to true recovery more arduous. The most beneficial action to take is simple. Store your medications in an appropriate place, such as a shelf or drawer away from the bed. This helps maintain the energy of your resting space lighter and allows you to fully and naturally regain your strength during the night. By removing medications from the bed, you cultivate a more favorable environment to attract health, tranquility, and prosperity into your life. Do not underestimate the impact of such a small detail. This change might be precisely what you need to feel renewed and full of energy. Now I'm going to tell you the gist. An item you should avoid placing on your bed is shoes. It might appear as a practical idea for those who return home weary or prefer to keep their belongings nearby, but leaving shoes on the bed is a significant error when it comes to energy and well-being. What if I told you that this practice could attract misfortune and illnesses? Buddhist teachings clearly state that shoes carry the energy of all the places you traverse throughout the day, workplaces, streets, public spaces. By bringing them to your bed, you are introducing all these external and imbalanced energies into your resting space. Shoes are, by nature, objects of direct contact with the ground, absorbing the earth's energy and all the environments you pass through. They can retain not only physical dirt, but also negative energies from places that are invisible to the naked eye. In Buddhism, the bed should be a sanctuary of purity where energies are renewed and the body regains its strength. By placing shoes there, you are mixing the external energies of the day with the space where your mind and body should find peace and replenishment. This can result in a persistent feeling of fatigue, even after a prolonged night's sleep. Moreover, shoes on the bed symbolize a disordered and careless environment. For Buddhism, maintaining an organized environment is essential for energies to flow harmoniously. A cluttered environment often reflects a restless mind that struggles to focus and find solutions to life's challenges. If you are facing financial difficulties or feel that your life is stagnant, it may be that the simple habit of leaving shoes on the bed is contributing to this energetic blockage. Therefore, establish a new routine. Upon arriving home, remove your shoes and store them in a designated place far from the bed. This simple change can assist in maintaining the purity of your resting space and ensure that positive energy flows freely. By eliminating this habit, you cultivate a more favorable environment to attract prosperity, health, and harmony into your life. Small gestures can bring about significant transformations. Do not wait to experience the difference it can make in your daily life. It may seem practical to leave your wallet on the bed, especially after a long day, but have you ever considered the energies it carries? According to teachings, the wallet is a direct symbol of your finances, your money, and all the challenges and concerns that accompany it. By leaving it on your bed, you are not only placing an object there, but also introducing all the energies of anxiety, insecurity, and scarcity that might be associated with financial matters. Wallets contain more than just money and cards. They accumulate all the energy from transactions and intentions you have had throughout the day. Every visit to the bank, every purchase, every debt that remains to be paid, all of this is symbolically present in your wallet. When you place it on the bed, you are permitting these worries to directly interfere with your resting space. In Buddhism, the bed should be a sanctuary of peace and renewal, and having the energy of financial concerns can prevent you from achieving deep and truly restorative sleep. Additionally, keeping the wallet on the bed can symbolize an unbalanced relationship with money. What does that imply? Often, by keeping the wallet so close to where we sleep, we might be subconsciously reinforcing a mindset of scarcity or persistent worry about finances. Buddhist philosophy teaches that prosperity flows more freely when we adopt an attitude of detachment and trust regarding money. Keeping the wallet away from the bed helps create a healthy distance from these concerns, allowing the mind to liberate itself from financial anxieties while resting. So if you wish to attract greater prosperity and improve your relationship with money, begin by keeping your wallet in a proper place, away from the bed. Make this small change a habit and observe how it can transform the way you feel and how energy flows in your life. Often, the most significant financial blockages can be resolved with small actions, and creating a resting environment free of these concerns is the initial step. Do not delay in making this change and witnessing the benefits it can bring to your daily life. Now that you are aware of the 10 items that should never be on your bed, it is crucial to understand how the energy of this space directly influences your well-being, finances, and even mental health. In Buddhism, the environment we inhabit reflects the inner state of our mind. This means that by keeping the bed clean and free of objects that carry negative energies, you cultivate an environment conducive to inner peace and prosperity. But is your bed truly assisting you in achieving your goals? Often, small details are responsible for significant changes in our lives. The space where we sleep is where we spend essential hours for our physical and mental recovery. If this environment is permeated with disharmonious energies, the negative effects manifest in our daily lives, even if we do not immediately perceive them. Waking up frequently tired, struggling to concentrate at work, or facing obstacles in your projects might be a reflection of a resting environment that is absorbing more than it is renewing. According to Buddhist teachings, it is important for the energy flow in the bed to be smooth and constant, allowing positive energies to envelop us while we rest. Furthermore, the bed is a space that symbolizes intimacy and security. When it is free from external influences and negative energies, it is easier to find tranquility both for sleeping and reflecting on the challenges of the day. However, by introducing items that carry worries, such as bills, medications, or shoes, you disrupt this connection with serenity. The dense energy of these objects can create a sense of heaviness and difficulty, as if there were an invisible barrier between you and your goals. That is why, for Buddhists, the bed should be a space of healing, not a storage place for tensions. From this moment forward, begin paying attention to the effects of a cleaner and energetically balanced bed in your daily life. Take some time to reorganize your resting space and observe the changes it can bring. It might appear as a simple detail, but the truth is that the energy of the environment around us has a profound impact on our emotional state and our readiness to face challenges. By eliminating these interferences from your bed, you will be taking an important step towards attracting greater peace, health, and prosperity into your life. Change the way you perceive the space and witness how it can transform your routine. But that's not all. The important thing is ahead. Now that you are acquainted with the 10 items that should never be on your bed and the essential practices to purify your resting environment, it is time to put it all into practice and experience the difference in your daily life. Remember, the bed is not merely a place of rest, but a space where your energy is renewed and strengthened to face life's challenges. Maintaining this environment in harmony is the initial step towards attracting prosperity, health, and mental peace. If you have been confronting difficulties such as financial problems, persistent fatigue, or even frequent illnesses, it may be time to reevaluate your surroundings. By removing objects that carry dense vibrations and establishing a routine of care for the energy of your room, you will be opening yourself up to new opportunities and well-being that extends beyond the physical realm. Buddhist teachings reveal to us that small changes can have a significant impact, and by taking better care of your bed, you are, in effect, taking better care of yourself. Do not underestimate the power of a balanced environment. It might be precisely what you needed to begin attracting the transformations you desire for your life. If this discourse has brought valuable information to you, ensure you subscribe to the channel and offer a gesture of appreciation. This assists us in continuing to bring more content that can positively transform your life. And do not forget to share this wisdom with others who might also benefit from this change. After all, we all deserve a resting space that aids us in achieving our dreams and living in harmony. Until our next encounter, and may peace be with you.